Good evening, friends, once again, and welcome to this wonderful session of physics today. Today, my dear friends, we are going to talk about one of the very important concept that we were using earlier also in our previous class, and that is something regarding the mirror formula. And in our class 10th, we were using this mirror formula in order to solve a couple of numericals, and now we are going to understand in this lecture how that particular mirror formula which is 1 over f is equal to 1 over v plus 1 over u was derived. So how we have come up to this conclusion, how we have derived this formula, this is going to be our concept of today. But before we start this class, two things we should revise first. First thing is that you all have understood in your previous classes how to draw the images of the objects during reflection and refraction when they are placed at certain positions in front of either a mirror or a lens. And whatever steps we were using to make those diagrams, that steps we should have a clear idea about. This is number one thing. Second most important thing, my dear friends, is that if you remember, we were using certain sign conventions in order to you can say solve the numericals, and the same sign conventions we will be using to derive this particular formula of mirror formula. So as I draw the diagram, I will keep on revising the steps in the diagram itself. So let us start. Now suppose we talk about, because we are talking about a mirror formula, so let us take one of the very important mirror, that is a spherical mirror. And you know, when we put these marks over here, it means this side of the mirror is polished and this particular side which is on my left is shining, or this is the reflecting side. We all know that the center of the mirror is called as the pole, and a ray which is perpendicular to the mirror and which passes through the pole is termed as the principal axis. We are very clear about this concept. We also know that there are two important points when we talk about a spherical mirror. First is obviously the focus, and as you all know, the focus and the center of curvature, they are equal distance placed. So this is the center of curvature. And we all know that the relation between the center of curvature is that F is equal to R by 2. F is equal to R by 2. This article also we have done earlier. Now let us draw the diagram. So we can keep the object anywhere on this principal axis. Let us say, suppose we have kept an object here. According to the first rule of image formation, we know that a ray of light which moves parallel to the principal axis, after a reflection from the mirror, it will definitely pass through the focus in this particular way. Any doubt? Good. So this is our first step. Second step is our law of reflection. If you remember, the ray of light which is incident on a reflecting surface at an angle gets reflected back into the same medium by the same angle. It means if I take the second line which is going and this hitting here at the pole, so this angle will be my angle of incidence, let us say angle number 1. And according to the law of reflection, the reflected ray will also make the same angle with the principal axis. It means it will be reflected back somewhere here such that your angle 2 is equal to angle 1. And the point where these two rays, that means the ray from first rule and the ray from the second rule meet, there you get the image of the object. So this is my object and this is the image of that object. So now if I consider AB as the object, then obviously A dash, B dash will be considered as the image of this particular object in front of the concave mirror. I hope till this point all are having clarity and there is no doubt about that. Any doubt? Okay. So once we are able to make this diagram, now we will select two pairs of triangle and try to make them similar such that both the triangles have either object and the image. So what I will do, I will take the first case. In triangle ABC, in triangle ABP and triangle, I can say A dash B dash P. That means I am taking two triangles. First is this particular triangle which is ABP, and the second one is this particular triangle which is A dash, B dash and P. Now if you see, if I make these two small diagrams, in this diagram you can clearly see this angle B is equal to this angle B dash, each 90 degree. So what I will write? Angle ABP is equal to angle A dash B dash P and the region is each 90 degree. And the second thing you will find is this angle 1 is equal to angle number 2, the law of reflection. So angle number 1 is equal to angle number 2 and this is law of reflection. And you know that when in the triangles two angles are equal, then the two triangles are similar. It means what I can write? Triangle A B P is similar to triangle A dash B dash P. Any doubt? And as a mathematics student, you also know that whenever the two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are proportional. Their corresponding sides are proportional. It means if this is P, this is P, this is B, this is B dash, this is A, this is A dash, then what I will get, my dear friends? I will be getting AB over A dash B dash. That means AB over A dash B dash will be equal to PB over PB dash is equal to PB over PB dash. Any doubt till here? And this can be considered as your equation number 1, and this will be considered as your equation number 1. Is it clear, my dear friends? So let us write it as equation number 1. In the same manner, my dear friends, we will try to take one more pair of triangle and then we will try to get equation number 2. So which pair of triangle we are going to use now is, let us see what I am going to take. Because we have already taken A, B, P and A dash, B dash, P. So what I can do? I can use the third rule here. I will be using the third rule here. And the third rule says that any ray of light which passes through the center of curvature remains undeviated. Any ray of light which passes through the center of curvature will remain undeviated. It means this line. Any doubt? So I have got another pair of triangle which will be now, first is this and the second one is this. Is it clear, my dear friends? So what we are going to write? In triangle ABC and triangle A dash B dash C. Again what you get? This angle B and this angle B dash, they both are 90 degree. That means angle B is equal to angle B dash, and the same reason each 90 degree. Again this angle C, that means ACB, is equal to this angle C, A dash C B dash. That means I can write angle C is equal to angle C, and this is vertically opposite angles. And again by the angle similarities, the two triangles are similar. Again by the angle similarities, the two triangles are similar. So what we will do? We will again take the ratio of the corresponding sides. तो पहले जरा डायग्राम को चेंज कर लें. आपने देखा C is equal to C, B is equal to B dash and A dash. तो क्या लिखेंगे? AB over A dash B dash, AB over A dash B dash is equal to BC over B dash C. Sorry, BC over B dash C, and this becomes my equation number 2. So you can clearly see in the first equation also our left hand side is AB over A dash B dash, and in the second equation also our left hand side is AB over A dash B dash. So what we can do? We can equate both first and second. This is going to be my next step. What we are going to do? We are going to equate first and second. When you equate, what you get? PB over PB dash is equal to BC over B dash C. When the left hand sides are equal, then the right hand sides are also equal. So this is equal to this. Any doubt? Shabash. Dear friends, now comes the most important part of the derivation. We have already learned these concepts in our previous class, but practical implementation is very, very important. And that is the use of proper sign convention. The use of proper sign convention. Our sign conventions, if you remember, there are 5 basic sign conventions. First sign convention says that all the distances should be measured from the pole of the mirror. That means all the distances will be measured from this point P. That means if we take a tape, so the zero of that particular measuring tape should be at P. And then we can measure this side or this side. Is it clear, my dear friends? So first point says all the distances should be measured from the pole. It means in every point there should be pole, number 1. Second point says if we are measuring the distance in the direction of light, my dear friends, the light has a direction from the object towards the mirror. From the object towards the mirror. That means from left to right is the direction of light. So if we measure from left to right, it is positive. And if we measure from right to left against the direction of light, that is negative. Is it clear? In the direction of light, positive. Against the direction of light, negative. Above the principal axis, positive. Below the principal axis, negative. So these are the 5 sign conventions. And that is what we are going to use here. I hope these concepts are getting very clear to you. Let us continue further. Okay, now you can see PB. PB is already starting with the pole because PB is PB, PB dash is PB dash, again starting from the pole. But BC is this distance, not starting from the pole. So how can I make this BC so that it starts from the pole? Very good, very good. That means I can write BC as PB minus PC. Very good. PB minus PC. That means in place of BC, I can write PB minus PC. शाबाश. अगर ये हमारा PB है और अगर हम PB में से PC को उड़ा देंगे तो हमारे पास BC बच जाएगा. वेरी वेरी गुड. अगेन नाउ सेकंड इज बी डैश सी. बी डैश सी को क्या लिखेंगे? शाबाश. बी डैश सी विल बी रिटन एज पी सी माइनस पी बी डैश. वेरी गुड. तो दिस विल बी रिटन एज पी सी माइनस पी बी डैश. और ये हमारा वैसे का वैसा रहेगा. कोई डाउट? बहुत अच्छी बात है, शाबाश. Now we are going to apply the sign conventions because you all know what we are representing as the distance of the object. Very good, it is u. What we are representing as the distance of the image, again shabash, v. What is f? Again, you know, it is focal length, that means the focus. And what is C? C is basically, PC is the radius of curvature. And as I told you in the concept earlier, radius of curvature is 2f. Radius of curvature is 2f. I have written f is equal to r by 2. So what is r? 2f. क्लियर हो गया? तो जहां पर भी हम रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर लेंगे, देयर आई विल बी पुटिंग 2f. शाबाश. देखिए, नाउ व्हाट इज पीबी? व्हाट इज पीबी? शाबाश. व्हाट इज माई पीबी? पीबी इज द डिस्टेंस ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट, लेकिन we are measuring it against the light. P to B, we are moving against the light, so it will be written as minus u. So PB is minus u. What is PB dash? Again the distance of the image, लेकिन एक बार फिर opposite direction, that means minus v is equal to, what is PB? Again, you know, it is minus u. Again, minus is the formula. And what is PC? Center of curvature. And what I told? It is 2f. Lekin, again we are moving in the direction opposite to the light. So it will be minus 2f upon, again PC, so minus 2f minus of the formula. And what is PB dash? That you have just told me, it is minus v. It is minus v. So now my dear friends, you can simply open this all and can get your required derivation. So I will just cancel this minus with this minus and let us see what happens. U over V is equal to minus u plus 2f over minus 2f plus v. And now what we can do? We can simply cross multiply, and what do you get? Minus 2uf plus uv is equal to minus uv plus 2vf. Simple cross multiplication. Any doubt? Now what we can do, this is very important step, that divide both sides by u, v and f. Divide both the sides by u, v and f. So what happens? Minus 2uf over uvf plus uv over uvf is equal to minus uv over UVF plus 2VF over UVF. I have done nothing but simply divided both the sides by UVF. I think I don't need the diagram also now, so I can remove this to get more space. शाबाश. यहाँ तक कोई डाउट बेटा जी? Okay. Now this UF gets cancelled with this UF and I am left with minus 2 over V. This UV gets cancelled with this UV and I am left with plus 1 by F. This UV gets cancelled with this UV and I am left with minus 1 over F. And this VF gets cancelled with this VF and again I am left with 2 over F. Sorry, 2 over U, not F, 2 over U. Any doubt? Now FF terms you can make together and remaining you can keep it on one side. So this will come here and become positive. So 1 by F plus 1 by F is equal to 2 by V. This will plus and plus 2 by U. Now 1 by F plus 1 by F is 2 by F. That means 2 by F is equal to 2 by V plus 2 by U. So what happens? 2 gets cancelled and what is left? When the 2 gets cancelled, what is left? 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. And what is this? This is nothing but your mirror formula. I hope I was able to reach to you, and if you have any doubt, you have my comment box, and do write your suggestions, do write your comments, and till our next lecture, take a very good care of yourself, and let's meet again. All the very best. God bless.